So yeah, anyways, we shall just right click FX and we'll make an emitter, Niagara emitter from a template. I'm gonna go with fountain. I mean, I guess you could try any of these things, but let's try fountain and whatever, just call it something. And then we can play with the variables here. So there's the emitter spawn. You can hit the plus and see like there's these other things we can do too. Um, I really just want you guys to play with this. So emitter state, um, you can kind of look at spawn rate. That's an easy one to change. So if I want more particles, right, I'll just say, I don't know, 500. It's a bunch. You can add more stuff in here too. So we could do like spawn. And I mean, you could play with any of these really. I just want you guys to kind of mess with it. Spawn from chaos. No, we don't want that. Particle spawn. So this is another category. Initialize particle. Here's the location. So it starts from there. If I want to get rid of that and add like uh, box location. So now it's spawning from a whole box instead of a point, like a sphere would be right there. So the box is like bigger. You can do, I want the box to be, I don't know, 500 by 500. Now we have that. Um, Add velocity and cone. Just play with some of these settings. So we don't need, we can turn that off. So the velocity was pushing it up. If we turn that off, it's going down. Now we have kind of like a rain or a snow or something. We can add, you could type in velocities. You can do um, vortex. That's kind of cool usually. See how it spins now? That's always fun. But just play around. So you get these little errors sometimes. Just hit fix issue and it'll fix them. It's like it requires something else and it'll like add that for you. You can do gravity. You can mess with drag. Um, we can say let's do just when it spawns. Let's add a color and make it we'll make it blue or something. Now whatever. So I really just want you guys to play with the new particle system. I'm not a pro yet on it. I'm working on it. Um, but just open a new emitter from uh, just right click here and do FX new emitter. You're gonna have to turn this into a system though. So like if I like this guy, I'll save it. This is not a good level to work off of. Let me just make a new level real quick because that is in space and it's hard to see. Uh, so FX. Okay, so here's my fountain I was working on, which is now like I don't know, some sort of rain tornado or whatever it might be. We'll just right click that guy and create new system, and then you can drop the whole system in. And let's do like well, whatever game mode you have, you can go like play with it and see how it looks. And the thing is, so like you can make a bunch of emitters. You can make if I want the lasers and I want this and I want that, you can add that all to the system. So we have this emitter. I can add another emitter, which would be this one or something, and you can just stack up your effects and stuff. And that's how you make cool looking magical effects. It's all playing with just all of these variables in here. So it's kind of a lot. Usually you'll have like, okay, I want to do this, and then you'll try to do that. But for now, just play around and see what things change things. And If you can submit a video, that'd be preferred. If not, I guess a screenshot would be okay. But at least show me all of this stuff that you worked on. That'll have to work as my partial tutorial for now. I don't want to go too into it because it can get crazy. But questions, Matthew? Oh, Matthew, you're an intro, huh? Sorry, I'm like going. I'm talking about intermediate stuff right now. Oh, not that course. I have so many courses. Intro. Matthew Capistrano. Used to be in a band, and the lead guitarist was his name, Matthew Capistrano. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of going to be the final like thing, Grace, for the intermediate is to just play with the particles. So create an emitter from a template, play with some of the you know the little settings and stuff, and then submit that. And if you can pull that off, then you're good. And I think we get like 1 day break, and then next onto the next sprint. So, yep, no problem. I'll catch you later. Matthew, what can I help you with, man? Let's see. We need the game pitch, the static meshes, and the game review. Those are all kind of doable. um, um, so you still there, man? Let's see what we got. You did the geometry stuff. That's kind of important. Some of the static meshes and skeletal meshes, I think you're missing. Did you need any? You have any questions about stuff? Oh yeah, you're doing Roblox, right? That is right. So you're gonna have to kind of be clever and come up with alternative assignments for stuff. So for like the skeletal slash static mesh assignments, submit whatever it has. So the skeletal mesh is basically like the rig and the animation, right? So anything you can submit kind of related to that would be good. And the static meshes is like the world. So you can kind of just keep submitting your world for now. Some of the quizzes might be weird if you're not following along with the Unreal stuff, but looks like you're doing fine on those. Yeah, it looks like you're all caught up, except you're missing a couple things that are just like writing assignments. So like look at the games from last year and tell me what what do you think? Uh Original game pitch. So the game pitch will be the game you're already working on. Just kind of put that on paper and submit it to me, like what your plan is for the Roblox game.